is going on, you wonderful thought-having people, you? As always, I'm Jake from Give It Thought, and let's just get right into this story. So Watch Dogs 2 is set for release tomorrow, and people are already finding Easter eggs everywhere. One in particular has caught the eye of many a gamer and turned up the speculation knob to sky high. Before I get into it, there are 3 options for this, and I'll get to the one I'm hoping for at the end. As for now, I guess I should show you exactly what I'm talking about then, huh? A possible hint at a new unannounced game comes when the main character in Watch Dogs 2 hacks into a terminal and it shows you what you are seeing in the background. There is no audio except for the music, which will be a big point I will come back to later, but I'm sure you have noticed the watermark. At the bottom it says E3 conference video, so this could be a hint we'll see more about whatever this is at the next E3, or this could all be an elaborate troll since Watch Dogs is kind of about that fragment of modern day society, but a few things do show up in the maybe teaser. Yep, that's what I'm calling it, the maybe teaser. But we do get a few shots of computer screens on some kind of space vessel. The most noticeable one says Mars on it and then has a radiation forecast underneath. Then even below that, it says Moon Bicentennial Traffic, 4-hour wait, times expected, on lunar elevator. So apparently in this universe, there has been a moon elevator constructed to take people from the Earth to the moon. Another screen reads, Mary I, arriving at destination. So we can assume that Mary I is where they are going, I guess? Unlike Mars, from what I can tell, this is not a real place, so I can't really tell what the maybe teaser is going for here. And in the absence of facts, you know what we have to do. Let's speculate! Oh, it's even worse the second time. The only thing I can come up with for this fictional place is that Mary I may correspond with Mary Ainsworth, who was a pioneer for the psychological study of attachment theory between infants and their caregivers. This may sound way off topic, and it is probably me reaching for an explanation quite a bit, but if there is an elevator between the moon and the Earth, then that makes them attached. Maybe this game will be thematically examining the attachments between people and their home planets. Again, wild speculation here, but it is a topic not many games have tackled before. Mass Effect has kind of done it, but it was nowhere near the thematic core of the game. Okay, now moving on to what I am hoping this is. And it's a stretch, but this is what I am hoping for. This might be another Beyond Good and Evil 2 teaser. Before you get too excited, the only evidence I have for this is music similarities and another one of those far-reaching speculation ideas. That's it. And I guess the space genre, sort of. But if you listen to the music from the 2008 Beyond Good and Evil 2 teaser, which I will play a short sample of right now, you can hear the western tones in that sad, sad guitar. Now let's listen to the maybe teaser's music. Do you hear the similarities? The maybe teasers is much more pronounced, but I'd say the connection is not too far off. And here is that really far-flung speculation I have for you. Remember those computer screens on the ship? Well, there was one more that says, System Failure Anaxagoras. Long story short, Anaxagoras was a Greek philosopher, and I have 2 points to make about this. One is that Beyond Good and Evil gets its name from a philosopher's work. Now it is not Anaxagoras, but it is the nihilist philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. So this could mean the developers are planning on bringing in other philosophical elements into Beyond Good and Evil sequel. See, I told you it was a loose connection. The other point I wanted to make, which corresponds to the first bit of speculation, which is that this is a completely new property that focuses on the theory of attachment, is that when you translate Anaxagoras to English, it says, the Lord of Assembly. So this could be yet another sign of the thematic idea in that assembly is substituted for attachment. Anaxagoras was big on his theory that the universe used to be split up into teeny tiny parts, but it eventually came together because of what he called the mind, with a capital M. So this all ties back into psychology, and really into the deeper subject of attachment. But again, I feel foolish even saying these things. But a Beyond Good and Evil sequel just sounds so amazing that it makes my mind run wild. So what does everyone else think about this? Will we be seeing a spacefaring game from Ubisoft? Or are we looking at a Beyond Good and Evil sequel trailer here? Or could Watch Dogs 2 be trolling the living daylights out of us? That's an option too, remember? But tell me your opinion down below. But I think that's where I'm going to have to end this video. If you enjoyed this video and you like what I do here, why not hit that subscribe button? It'll put you first in line for all the upcoming gaming news, and I put out a video every single day. so you can be sure you'll be caught up on it. And be sure to leave me a like too. It really helps out and it lets YouTube know that more people may want to watch this video, so I really appreciate it. But that's about it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, give thought to everything.